Hello students, good morning. How are you? Hope you all are fine. So today we are going to start a new chapter, that is constructions, right? In constructions, first we are going to construct a parallel line to a given parallel line, right? At a point which is given above the line, and that line we have to construct it which is passing through the given point. Means this is the line and this is a point which is not lie on the line, above the line or below the line, right? We have to construct a line or draw a line which is parallel to this line and passing through this particular point. So what you have to do is just take any point on the line, anywhere, right? Suppose I have taken here a point, this point is P, suppose I have taken it as A, join them, right? Join these points with a straight line. Right? So now we know that if we are talking about the parallel line, if this is a parallel line and this line is transversal, so if we are talking about a parallel line and a transversal line, we know that the alternate interior angles are equal, right? Or you can say that if these alternate interior angles are equal, it means these two lines are parallel. You can take these also, or you can take these two alternate interior angles, right? So this concept we are going to use for the construction of a parallel line which is passing through a given point, right? So when we join it, means we have taken a point on the line. Suppose this line is L, this line is L, this point is A, we have joined them. Now take the compass, take any radius, right? Draw an arc. While taking A as a center, draw an arc. Suppose this is the arc. By the same radius, what you have to do is take point P. So we have taken this angle, so now we have to take this angle. Take this point as a center and again from that particular radius draw an arc, right? So now you get this point. So here you got these 2 points. Suppose these points are F and G and this point is suppose M, right? So now just measure them by the compass. Just take compass point here and take pencil point here. Measure this radius, right? This arc, you have to measure it. Now when you measure this, take point M as a center and draw an arc. You will get here around here, you will get, right? Now just join these 2 points and extend this line, right? Suppose this line is a small m, so this line is now parallel to line L, right? So what you have to do to construct this type of parallel line, right? You have to just, if outside point is given, so just join this outside point to anywhere of the line. Anywhere, take a point, just join them, right? Now we have to follow the concept of alternate interior angles, right? So make an alternate interior angle, right? For any radius, follow that, means same radius, by the same radius, take that point P, draw an arc. Now measure this portion, means GF, you have to measure it. Then take point M and draw an arc from that point and P, just join them and extend this line to either of the side, right? You will get a line which is parallel. Now, second thing means this is the first type. We have draw a parallel line. Now in second construction part, we have to draw a line where the distance is given. Suppose a line is given, right? This line is given. Suppose this line is PQ, right? And it is given, draw a parallel line which is 4.3 centimeter from this line, and that particular line, suppose draw a parallel line which is AB. So draw AB 4.3 centimeter away from this PQ, and which should be parallel to this line PQ. So what you have to do is, to constructing this type of line, means this was type 2, type second, right? So you have to construct AB which is parallel to PQ and 4.3 centimeter apart. Right? So what you have to do, just take 2 points on the line. Suppose I have taken here and here 2 points, right? If these points are L and M, so on these points what you have to do, just make an angle 90 degrees. Make an angle 90 degrees by the use of compass. So how you are going to use the compass to make an angle of 90 degree, right? Take point M as a center and take any radius, draw a semicircle, right? Where this semicircle intersect at this point is means at this line. Take this point as a center, by the same radius draw an arc. Suppose here you get. Now take this point as a center, draw another arc here, right? Now take these points as a center, and by that particular radius just draw 2 arcs, suppose here and here. So here you get the point of intersection. Same way, right? Same thing you have to follow here, means draw a semicircle, draw 2 arcs, right? And here you will get the point, right? So just join them. So these 2 lines, you get these 2 lines, right? So just take the center of 4 means that take the radius of 4.3 centimeter while taking L and M as a center. Take the radius of 4.3, suppose this is the length of 4.3, right? While taking the center L and M, join the line and you will get the line AB, which is parallel to line PQ, and they are 4.3 centimeter apart, right? Actually, this was the question which is given in your exercise 17.1. I think 1 or A, 17A, right? So, if you are going to construct a line, right, which is means the distance is given with that particular line which is parallel to the given line, and they are means given as some distance apart, right? So what you have to do, take 2 points on the line, draw 90 degree angle, just measure the length which is given, means for the difference of these 2 lines. Take that particular point where you made the angles 90 degree as the centers, draw 2 arcs, you will get that points, join them and extend both of the sides, you will get the line, right? So now come to the construction part, where we are going to construct different type of triangles. So different type of triangles, we have to construct four type of triangles, right? So first is SSS. SSS means side, side and side, right? Second one is, I think, SAS. Yes, SAS. Second one is SAS, where side, angle and side. And in third one there is ASA, which is angle, side, angle. And fourth one is right angle triangle. Right angle triangle, which is also known as RHS, right, hypotenuse and side, right? You have to write it as right, hypotenuse and side. So in SSS it is side, side and side, right? So here means measure of three sides are given, so you have to just construct it in this part and this part. Here angle, in this part angle is written in between two sides. It means angle is included. Included means, suppose a length of two sides are given. Suppose you have construct this triangle, suppose A, B and C. So if length of B and C is given, suppose this is 3 cm, this is 5 cm, and this measure of this angle must be given. So this is included angle. This is 60 degrees, suppose. So these two, length of these two sides are given and this is the included angle, right? This can vary either way, means suppose the length of this and this is given, so angle must be included. Suppose length of this and this side is given, so angle must be included. So if anything is written in this type here, so here angle is included and here two angles are given and one side is given, so it means side is included. So suppose you have made a triangle, right? Suppose this angle is 60 degrees, this angle is 45 degrees, so measure of, so suppose this is 5 cm. So this is what? Angle, side angle, right? So here side is included, right? So anything which is written in between, it means this is included, right? So these type of four triangles you have to make it, right? So we'll discuss it while taking the exercise question from your chapter 17b, right? So now we are going to take the questions from your exercise. So exercise 17b. So first question is given as construct ABC triangle in which BC is given as 3.6 centimeter. First one is BC is 3.6 centimeter. So first thing is that you have to understand that while you are going to construct anything, means any triangle, any quadrilateral, means here we are going to construct triangle. So first draw the rough sketch. So suppose this is a triangle, this is A, B and C. So the lengths are given as BC is 3.6 centimeter, AB is 5 centimeter and AC is 5.4 centimeter, right? And draw the perpendicular bisector of the side BC, right? while constructing the triangle, when you will construct that triangle, after that just draw the perpendicular bisector of this side. So now for constructing this, what you have to do, just first draw the line. Suppose this is BC and this is 3.6 centimeter. Now here we get the point A, right? So if we take B as a center, we'll get here point A. So here we get the length AB. So length of AB is given as 5 centimeters. So take the compass, right? Take B as a center and take the radius of 5 centimeter from the compass. Just draw an arc like this, right? Take this point as a center, draw an arc, right? Now this side from C you will get AC, and the length of AC is 5.4. Take C as a center, take the radius of 5.4 centimeter, draw an arc like this. You will get the point A. Just join A to B and A to C. So you will get triangle ABC, while AB is 5 centimeter, AC is 5.4 centimeter, right? And BC is given as 3.6 centimeter. Now, one more thing is given in the question is that you have to construct or draw a perpendicular bisector of this side BC. So what you have to do, here point A means vertex A is given. Now you have to take the radius, right? So that you can draw an arc which intersects the side BC like this, right? Take any radius, right? Just draw an arc. Means here the center is there and draw an arc, right? Now you get 2 points. So from here what you have to do, take this point as a center and take radius which is greater than this side. Suppose here you get the point L and M, right? So the radius must be greater than half of the length of LC. Why we are taking the radius which is greater than half of the length? So that we can get the intersection point of two arcs. If you take the length which is smaller than its half, so you will never get any intersection point of the arc. So that is why we are taking the length which is greater than the half of. So suppose we have taken here. So now we draw two arcs. From this point we have drawn two arcs. From this point we have drawn, suppose this. Just join them. Suppose we have joined them, right? So this is the perpendicular bisector. It means this side is equal to this side, right? So this way we are going to construct it. So this was question number 1. In second question, it is also given that draw a given angle. So suppose we are going to draw the bisector, draw the bisector of a given angle. Suppose we have to draw the bisector of this angle. So what you have to do, just point A as a center, draw any radius, draw two arcs this way, right? Now take these 2 points, suppose they are X and Y. Take X and Y as a center. That particular radius what you have taken from X, just draw an arc, right? So here you will draw, from here you will draw. So this way just join them. So this is the angle bisector, right? So this is very simple. So this angle bisector, why I am telling in this question, because in question number 2 you also have to draw the angle bisector of a given angle, right? Now come to question number 5. Question number 5, here the length is given and one angle is given. Question number 6 is also same. Question number 7 is also same. So I am taking it question number 7. So now we have to construct a triangle where two sides are given and one angle is given. So AB and AC is given as 5.2 centimeter and angle A is given as 120 centimeter. It means this is an obtuse angle triangle, and draw AD which is perpendicular to BC. So suppose this type of triangle we have to made it. Once constructed, this angle is 120 degrees. So if ABC is given, AB and AC is given. So A, B, A, C. So length of AB is given as, and length of AC, they both are equal and 5.2 centimeters. So suppose this is 5.2, this is also 5.2, right? So although they are not looking equal, but suppose it, because this is a rough sketch, right? So these two sides are equal. So look, here side is given, then angle is given, then side is given. So we are going to construct a side triangle, right? And we also have to draw a perpendicular AD which is perpendicular on BC here. So same way what you have followed in question number 1, that way you have to do it. So first thing is that draw a line which is 5.2 centimeter apart. So AB, this is 5.2. Draw 120 degree angle, take any radius, draw an arc, right, semicircle here and here. This is 120 degree, just join them, extend them, take the radius of 5.2 centimeter, right? So if we extend them, suppose this was AY, take the radius of 5.2 centimeter, right? Here you get the point C, just join C to B, right? Now you have to construct a perpendicular on a line perpendicular AD, which is perpendicular to BC. So take A as a center, take any radius, draw an arc, suppose this way you have drawn, take these 2 points as center, take radius which is greater than half of that, right, here, and suppose here you get the mark, and here, right? So just join them. Right? So this line, suppose this line is AD which is perpendicular to BC, right? So this way you are going to construct it. Now we are going to take question number 10, and after that question number 13. So now question number 10. In question number 10 we are going to construct an angle side angle, right? So in this question, the question reads as, construct a triangle ABC where AB is 7 centimeter and two angles are given as 45 centimeter and 75 centimeter. So here A, B and C, okay, A, B, C. A, B and C is AB is 7 centimeter. Angle A is given as 45 and C is 75. A is given as 45 degrees, C is 75 degrees. So you know that we have to construct ASA, means angle side angle. So if angle is given, side is given, so third angle must be here, that B. So you know that by the angle sum property of a triangle, sum of all the angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees, right? So add 75 plus 45, 7, 4, 11, 120. It means this angle must be 60 degrees, right? So now it is very simple. So just draw a line. This line is AB. On A, make an angle 45 degrees, and here you have to make an angle 60 degrees. So just draw a radius. Take a radius. Draw a semicircle. Take point. Take here 60 degree. Right here it is required. From here, draw a semicircle. Right here you will get 60. So from here and here you will get 30 degree mark. Take here as a center, draw a radius. Here as a center, draw a radius. You will get 30 degree. Just join them with a dotted line. Right, we only require this point. So from here and here, that same radius, just draw two arcs. Right here you will get 40 degree angle. Extend the line, and from this 60 degrees, extend the line, right? So here this is 45 degrees, here this is 60 degrees, and if you measure them, you will get 75 degree here. This is point C, right? So this way you are going to construct it. Now come to last question. That is question number 13, and where we are going to draw RHS. So RHS means right angle triangle or right hypotenuse and side. So suppose this is a triangle. So construct a right triangle having hypotenuse 5.6 centimeter. 5.6 centimeter as a hypotenuse, right? And one of whose acute angle is 60 degrees. So one angle is suppose this is A, B and C. This angle is 90 degree. Suppose this angle is 30 degrees. So it means this angle is 60 degrees, right? So this, we have to take this as a base. So AC means this angle is going to be constructed like this. Here this, and here this angle is 90 degrees. This angle is 30 degrees. This angle is 60 degrees. This triangle is going to be constructed. This point is B, this is A, this is C, right? So just draw the line AC. AC, this is 5.6 centimeter, right? At point A, just draw 30 degree angle, take any radius, draw a semicircle. Here you will get 60 degree mark. From here and here, draw two arcs. You will get 30 degree mark. So just join them. From C point, you have to make an angle 60 degree. Take any radius, draw a semicircle, right? From here, just draw it. So just extend it. This angle is 90 degrees. So this is 60 degree, this is 30 degree, this is 90 degree. So this way you have to construct the 13th question, right? So this way you have to construct 4 type of triangles, right? So please practice it, right? Because construction needs practice. So just practice it. If you have any problem, just let me know. We'll discuss it on it, right? So thank you very much. Bye bye. Take care.